So today is kind of the first official episode. That's not a channel preview of Gamers Hot Takes. And here today at Gamers Hot Takes, I'm going to be discussing why one of the most popular characters in a very popular franchise in Super Smash Bros. Is actually one of the worst designed characters ever in Smash. Basically, who I'm talking about is Luigi. He's from the Mario series, and he has so many games, so many other little franchises like the new Super Mario Brothers series, or the Mario and Luigi RPG series, or Paper Luigi in the Paper Mario series, or the party games, the kart games, a bunch of all that, right? Before I get started on what makes Luigi such a not very well designed character, in contrast to other Mario characters or other characters and franchises represented in Smash, I'm excluding his grab, and his throws, which involve the new Poltergust from Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm not talking about that because, in retrospect, that was only added to Luigi's kit, kind of as like mini marketing material and like hype towards Luigi's Mansion 3. So I'm not talking about that because besides from Smash 4 to Smash Ultimate, Luigi was pretty much the same. And besides that, they nerfed the Cyclone recovery ability, and the up B distance got farther. Besides those, Luigi's pretty much the same, and other few minuscule changes. But overall, the character is the same throughout the series. And the biggest issue is that with most of Luigi's moves, is in terms of what I know, and I play a lot of Mario games, is that they don't necessarily relate to them. They weren't inspired from them, you know? He hasn't gotten an overhaul or moveset change or anything. Most characters didn't. And that's kind of a problem because Luigi has so much to take off of, you know? Besides his up B, now we're talking about his up B. That could be looked as towards his like iconic jump, that they do in like the Mario platforming games. You know, he has his arm up in the air, you know, and then arm below him, just like that. That's kind of like the classic jump in Mario, and that was interpreted in Smash in its own way. So that has some sort of representation. So, you know, that could be taken from somewhere, obviously, that has a correlation with the Mario Brothers series or the Mario franchise as a whole. But when we talk about his side special, the Green Missile, as far as I'm aware, there was no replication of that before Smash. You know, there was no game, no Mario game, no RPG game, no party game, no kart game, no nothing of Luigi ever using this move before Smash. So it's pretty much like an original move, and that's kind of the issue with it, is that the special moves in Smash are meant to define a character, their personality, and then a homage to their series, which Luigi's moves, they do show personality of him, like his facial expressions and all that. They show personality of the character, but they're not showing any relation to where he's from. You know, it's just like, oh, hey, this is Luigi. We know where he's from because the Mario series is so popular. But you know, where's that representation of what it is? You know, there's so much to take off of. Like the RPG series. You know, there's a lot that you could take from there. Also, his down special. I don't remember the Luigi Cyclone, I think it's called, ever used in a game before. You know, I don't remember seeing it anywhere used in any context of a Mario game before Smash. So it's another Smash original move. I'm not really gonna talk about his aerials and all that because, you know, that makes more sense. For those to be like Smash originals and all that, because they're not really aerial fighters in like their home series, I guess. So you know, it makes sense. I'm just talking about their special moves and what makes the character that character. It shows them what they can do and how it relates to that character. On contrast to this, even though Luigi's been in so many games where he could take stuff from, King K. Rool just got added to Smash Ultimate. It was in the Smash game before that. He's only been in like 3 main Donkey Kong games, and then he was in that Donkey Kong game with the Rocket Barrel Racing. I'm not sure what it was called. I've never played it, but he was in that game. Maybe a Mario baseball game I don't know the name of. I can't think of it on the top of my head. He was in there, right? But then we got added into Smash. Um, all his specials, besides his counter, they were references to something. Even though he's been in 3 games, you got the neutral special, which is from Donkey Kong Country 2, I believe. You have the crown, the side special from the first Donkey Kong game. And then you have the helicopter propeller attack from Donkey Kong Country 3. And all those are references to something. And that's and even just that, you have 3 games. You're not as popular as somebody from probably the biggest gaming franchise there is. And you're able to come up with a move list that reflects the character so well, that makes the character feel like they got, if they were modern in a modern game, they got ripped out from there and they were put in Smash. Luigi doesn't really feel like that. You know how characters have like the little emblem to represent what franchise they came from? Luigi feels like his, instead of having the mushroom for like the Mario series, it should just be replaced with the Smash Ball like the Mii fighters have, because it's mostly Smash original stuff. But Luigi's a good character. He's got 0 to death, but that's not really the point. The point of this was to talk about why Luigi, as a character, a huge character, a famous character, is a horribly designed character in terms of Smash and what Smash is all about. Smash is all about representing characters and their franchises, and they've done that so well, especially with these DLC characters. They're represented so well, and some have liberties taken into Smash because it doesn't work the same way, but it works. They're represented so well. Even the other Mario characters, like Mario's represented well, Bowser's represented well. Those characters have they have their source material taken to Smash. Peach is a different story. I mean, like, I don't even know what's up with her. But she doesn't have much to take off of. So that you could also make that an exception to one of the worst designed characters in terms of their relation to their series, besides the Uppy. And then she is the Toad, because she's the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom and all that. But in terms of characters that have source material, that have games that they can base a moveset off to represent the character, they don't. Luigi doesn't have that. He just doesn't have that. And that was this hot take for today. So if you enjoyed this hot take, please subscribe for more. I would really appreciate it, and stay tuned for any more hot takes. Peace.